Bringing contraband into a correctional facility for inmates in the form of weapons, drugs, or cell phones, or you name it, is dumb. You're going to get caught. But it never ceases to amaze me the amount of people who try. And for that reason, the Dummy of the Day Award has been born.
This is Correctional Officers in the News with your host, Lerone Coombs.
Now, this first report comes to us from Connecticut. A food service department employee named Eric Williams tried to smuggle 4 cell phones and a beard trimmer into the facility in his hat. He had 4 cell phones and a beard trimmer in his hat, and he was caught by the officer who was working the entrance and searched him and found this contraband. Now, first of all, it's dumb, okay? Second of all, what kind of hat are you wearing that can hold 4 cell phones and a beard trimmer? I mean, that must be a tremendous hat that can hold 4 cell phones and a beard trimmer. So I started thinking, I'm like, what kind of hat could that be? What kind of hat could this guy have come to the entrance wearing? And I kind of thought like, hey, maybe it's a hat like this. Maybe he came to the entrance with a hat like this, because I can't think of any other type of hat that can hold 4 cell phones and a beard trimmer. And also, what kind of item is that to bring to an inmate? I mean, I can almost understand the cell phones, but a beard trimmer, an inmate is requesting that you bring a beard trimmer into a facility and you're dumb enough to bring it in a hat? All right, so for that reason, you get the Dummy of the Day Award. Eric Williams, sorry, you get the Dummy of the Day Award.
You dummy!
He pled guilty and is facing 6 months in prison and a $5,000 fine. Now, on a serious note, I would like to salute the officer that's working the front gate that found this contraband. And there's a lot of cases where contraband would be entered into a facility had it not been for that person that's working the gate and is diligent in their job. Now, it probably wasn't the first time that Eric Williams smuggled contraband into that facility, right? He's probably gotten to the point where he's so comfortable bringing in whatever he's bringing in that he just puts it in his hat and he walks in and nobody probably asks him to take off his hat. And maybe this was the first time that the officer asked him to take off his hat, or maybe this was a new officer. I don't know the situation. I would like to know, but it's okay. The officer did his job. And this is very important that officers, those of you who are manning front gates, entrances into your facility, it's very important that you search everybody. You search the officers that are coming through. You search the civilians that are coming through. You search the supervisors that are coming through. And I know it can be kind of awkward sometimes, but that's your job. That's the post. And everybody needs to respect that, and everybody needs to understand that you're doing your job. You're not supposed to show favorites. You're not supposed to say, oh, I know him. I lock next to him. He's cool or she's cool. No, everybody's supposed to get searched, and we all supposed to understand that that's the job. That's the position. That's the responsibility of that post. Even up to the warden. He's supposed to get searched too. So make sure that you search everybody that's coming through that facility, that's coming into that facility, because what happens is that a person that's bringing contraband in knows who searches and who doesn't. So they'll just wait until the person that doesn't search thoroughly is manning that post, and then they'll bring the contraband in. They'll look on the schedule and say, okay, Officer Samuels, he never searches me. He always just waves me through. So I'll just look on the schedule and see when Samuels is working that front gate post, and then I'll bring my contraband when Samuels is there. So be diligent. All the officers need to take this position very seriously and check everybody. Also, in Florida, in Charlotte, Florida, in the Charlotte Correctional Institute, last month in May, or a month and a half ago in May, they had a corrections sergeant that tried to enter the facility with 9 cell phones, 2 SIM cards, batteries, and a power cord, and power cords in her underwear. And this person was a sergeant. This was a supervisor. So you could imagine how awkward it is for an officer to be searching a supervisor. But I salute that officer for searching that supervisor and for preventing that contraband from getting into the institution. So I salute that officer, and I salute all gate officers who do the job the way it's supposed to be done. Search everybody, don't play favorites, and you can make your institution safer. So until next time, if you have any questions, concerns, or comments, or if you have any candidates for the next Dummy of the Day, please leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, as always, peace and stay safe.
This is COTV,